Question number 2 from ChatGPT. How can I improve my video podcast engagement with my viewers? I want to make sure that my viewers are actively engaging and interacting with my content. Well, there's a number of things you could do there. I mean, obviously, within the content, asking people to do things like liking and subscribing, just gives you a little boost in the algorithm. Actively asking things within your content, people's like, hey, what do you think of this or that? Leave a comment and let me know. Doing things like after you post or publish a podcast, including a pinned comment that people see as soon as they open up your video, especially if someone's looking to comment, they might see that pinned video. Maybe ask a question like, what did you think of this week's episode? Or what did you think of this particular thing that we talked about in this week's episode? Again, staying on YouTube, utilizing the community feature. The community feature is kind of like a home feed on like Facebook, where you can actually type text updates and post photos and things like that. I think it's an underrated feature of YouTube as far as engagement goes and should be utilized a little bit more. That's a good way to engage people on your channel and to get people back to your full episode as well. Actively engage in interacting with my content. And I mean, outside of that, you just have to make engaging content. If you're creating shorts, just try to make sure that those shorts are engaging. With long form content, you don't have to worry quite as much about, especially if you have a longer form podcast and that's sort of, what people watch you for and that's how people consume your content. They're not going to be worried about something that's going to instantly get their attention. For example, like if you're scrolling on Instagram, it's a best practice on Instagram and TikTok and even if you're creating YouTube shorts, to really create content that's going to instantly grab your attention. Otherwise, people are just going to flip on through. But typically speaking, if people go to YouTube, they're there to watch longer form content. In some cases, if they're consuming podcasts, especially. So you don't have to worry about, right away, right out of the gate, grabbing attention. It helps to keep people engaged, especially for new viewers. But it's really more important when creating shorts content. So if you're doing the short form content, make sure that you are grabbing attention as quickly as possible. That's going to keep people around, and they're going to be more willing to engage in your content.